Reverend Bill McDonald. I thought I'd talk about a subject that I get asked questions about more than any other subject, and for good reason, because it's something that affects all of us, and that's death. What happens to us after we stop existing in this time, space, material world that we're in? Does life go on? Are we consciousness? Are we in touch with those that passed before us? Are we existing in some other dimension, some other level of existence? What exactly is going on? This is a fundamental question that people have been asking themselves since they've crawled out of the caves. What happens to us when we're no longer reside in the body? So really, death is the final destination. It's the final voyage. Yes and no. Because it could be a reoccurring voyage. It could be a reoccurring destination. There's some people out there that believe in reincarnation, so I'll touch on that. But there's people out there that don't believe in any incarnation at all. And there's people out there that believe when you're dead, you're dead. That's the end of your existence. There's no more consciousness. You're in a void. It's black. You don't know if you don't exist. And I'm not one of those believers, but I do believe that death is inevitable. It happens to all of us. Death for the physical body. But death of the consciousness, no. The consciousness goes on and on and on and on. It doesn't reside in the brain itself. So the brain could be blown away. It could die. It could be flatlined. Could be no thoughts there, not in that organ. But the consciousness still exists immediately. There's no severing and no separation from you, the consciousness, the one with the consciousness, and with death itself. Death is just, that's it, from one to the other. Now, the thing is, when when you're waiting to be born, pre-womb, you're someplace. Where? There's another whole question. Where are you? Well, if you're in some kind of heaven and waiting to reincarnate to work off your karma, uh, then you have to eventually die from that existence and end up in a womb. So you go from the light of heaven to the darkness of a human womb, where you lay there nurturing and developing in total darkness, waiting to come out into the light. So I'm sure that when you're there, you feel a little secure. Then all of a sudden, you have this death of the womb as you open up the portals and you come down this long tunnel into the light, birth. And when you come into light and come into birth, everybody's happy, everybody applauds, celebrates. But if you ever look at a baby, babies cry. It's not their happiest moment being born. They sense at some level great anticipation of all they got to go through, their trials with karma, the pain, the suffering, the joy, the bliss, the love, all of it. All that awaits them. It's a open book at that time. But I do believe that some of the pages have already been outlined. So we have a direction where we're going. Some of the things are preordained, and how you handle that is your test, your lesson, your gift to discover. It's on how you handle these things in life. And then eventually, after you've lived your life, there comes that point where you leave and exit the body itself. So you go from this human existence, which only happens in time and space, and you go from the darkness of this world through this tunnel of love and light, and there you are on the other side. It's instantaneous. There's no moment when you're not you. When you stop breathing in the body, your consciousness still exists. Um, I don't care if it shows a flat line on the medical machine. That's the brain. But the brain is not you. You are conscious, and you are part of this cosmic consciousness. There's oneness with all of creation, love. It's all one, a consciousness. So you die from this life, you go to heaven and repeat endlessly or advance and don't come back. Those are all different questions, but it's a question on life. There's life on this planet, there's life in this material world, and there's life elsewhere. But at no time do you not exist. So on the question of life and death, I'm a firm believer that there really is truly no death, not of the self, not of the consciousness that you possess and are part of. The only death is in physical body, an astral body, whatever it is that you're leaving. It's a series of progressive evolution, evolution of the spiritual nature to eventually evolve to pure love, pure consciousness, discover that oneness or rediscover that oneness. It's always there. It's always with you. So death, life, it's all the same. So anyway, if you like this video, hit subscribe, check that you liked it, and blessings and peace to you, and don't fear death. Life is harder. Death is easy.